Hi everyone, this is Shravan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is regarding combined graduate level examination notification 2020, and here we have certain important dates. Okay, so online application starting date is 29th December 2020 and ending date is 31st January 2021, and fee payment last date is 2nd February 2021, and offline payment last date is 4th February 2021, and computer based online examination is scheduled on 29th May 2021 to 7th June 2021, 1 week time, approximately 1 week time. This is combined graduate level examination, so group B and group C posts comes under this combined graduate level examination, right? So these group B and group C vacancies from various ministries, departments and organizations, and here we have certain details regarding these group B and group C vacancies. So this is pay level 8 matrix, so that is 47,600 to 1,51,100. So by including all these allowances we will get around 60 to 70k. So this is net salary, and this one is the gross salary. This is the basic salary. So this is a pay level 8 matrix, and under this we have assistant audit officers which is from CAG, and assistant account officers which is also from CAG department, and these two vacancies comes under group B category and non-ministerial, and age limit is not exceeding 30 years. Okay, 30 is the upper cutoff age limit. And next when we move on to pay level 7 related vacancies, that is here 44,900 to 1,42,400 rupees. Okay, so here net salary we can expect 50k to net salary 50k to 60k, and under this we have assistant section officer which is from Central Secretariat Service, group B vacancy, and age limit, minimum age limit is 20 and maximum age limit is 30 years, and assistant section officer from Intelligence Bureau, and assistant section officer from Ministry of Railways, and assistant section officer from Ministry of External Affairs, and assistant section officer from AFHQ department, and like that we have 10 to 15 types of vacancies. Like that we have some group B and group C types of vacancies are mentioned here. Vacancies and their departments, age limit provided here. These are the pay level 7 matrix related vacancies up to 18. Next one comes to pay level 6, that is 35,400 to 1,12,400 rupees. So here we can expect around 40 to 50k salary, net salary. Okay, so here the available vacancies are assistants and assistants and superintendents and divisional accountant and sub inspector, junior statistical officer. So just you remember this junior statistical officer. Okay, I will explain later regarding this. So and next when comes to these up to 23, so we have vacancies which are related to pay level 6 and which also comes under group B category, and here the age limit is 30 to 32 years. Okay, so certain posts are having 30 years and certain posts are having 32 years, so kindly look into this particular age criteria. And next, pay level 5 matrix. So according to pay level 5, the basic salary equals to 29,200 and the gross equals 92,300 rupees. Net salary we can expect 35 to 40k. Okay, so and here the available vacancies, editor and accountants and junior accountants. Okay, and all these posts comes under group C category, and the age limit, minimum age is 18 years and maximum age is 27 years. Okay, and next pay level 4. According to pay level 4, the basic pay is 25,500 and the gross salary equals to 81,100 rupees. So net salary we can expect around 35 to 40k. Okay, so the available vacancies, senior secretariat assistant and otherwise upper division clerks, tax assistants, sub inspectors from various departments. These all posts are comes under group C category, and the minimum age limit is 18 and maximum age is 27 years. Here they mention age related reservation. So for SC/ST candidates 5 years age relaxation, and for OBC candidates 3 years. Like that they will provided complete data. So this is age relaxation table, so please go through that. And essential educational qualifications as on 1st January 2021. Okay, so here assistant audit officer and assistant accounts officer, for these two posts, two vacancies, Okay, the essential qualification is bachelor degree from recognized university or institute. So desirable qualification is chartered account or cost and management accountant or company secretary, or masters in commerce, or masters in business studies, or masters in business administration, or masters in business economics. Okay, so this is the desirable qualification. Okay, and for these two vacancies, okay, assistant audit officer and assistant accounts officer, okay, and junior statistical officer. So for this, bachelor degree in any subject from recognized university or institute with at least 60% marks in mathematics at 12th standard level. Otherwise, bachelor's degree in any subject with the statistics as one of the subject at degree level. So this is the mandatory one. Okay, so please go through this junior statistical officer educational qualification, and all other posts required bachelor degrees from a recognized university or equivalent degree, except these three vacancies: junior statistical officers and assistant audit officer and assistant accounts officer. So remaining all other vacancies required any bachelor degree from a recognized university or its equivalent degree, right? So, and one more important thing is the candidates appearing in the final year of their graduation can also apply. However, they must possess essential qualification on or before 1st January 2021. So I didn't get this one. Up to 2020 passed out, so the students are eligible for this particular recruitment, but whether 2021 is eligible or not, I didn't get the clarity about this statement. In my opinion, current 2021 passed outs who were studying their 4th year, those people are not eligible for this recruitment. Why? Because however, they must possess essential qualification on or before 1st January 2021. So 1st January 2021 means those people will not get their essential qualification. So that's why those people are not eligible. And in the same way, here mentioned the candidates appearing in the final year of their graduation can also apply. So in my opinion, so who are studying their final year in this 2021 academic year, for those people my suggestion is just you can apply for this recruitment. If they will accept your application, just you can write your exam. If they won't accept, so nothing you lost. Okay, just you lost your application fee, that's it. Okay, and next, this is how to apply. So this is your website. So to apply this recruitment, application fee is 100 rupees. Okay, so and here one important thing, women candidates and candidates belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribes and persons with disabilities and ex-servicemen eligible for reservation are exempted from payment of fee. These people are exempted from fee payment. Center of examination. So region wise exam centers are mentioned here. Central region, these are the places which are allocated for this exam, and in the same way this is southern region. Okay, so these are the southern region centers, examination centers. So please go through that. And scheme of examination, this is 3-tier examination. Tier 1 computer based online examination, Tier 2 computer based online exam, Tier 3 pen and paper, this is a descriptive paper, and Type 4 computer proficiency test and data entry skill test. So wherever applicable. Okay, so certain posts are required computer proficiency test and data entry skill test. So for those posts only they will conduct Tier 4 exam, Tier 4th examination. So remaining posts are not required this Tier 4th examination. Okay, and one more thing, whoever cleared the Tier 1 examination, those people are promoted to Tier 2 as well as Tier 3 examination, and the overall merit will be considered Tier 1 plus Tier 2 plus Tier 3. And if you have any key objections, you can raise key objection by paying 100 rupees per question. Okay, that is also mentioned here. So please go through this paragraph. So this is scheme of Tier 1 and Tier 2 examination. So Tier 1 examination having 4 sections: general intelligence and reasoning, general awareness, quantitative aptitude and English comprehension. So each section having 25 questions and each question carries 2 marks. Total 25 questions, 50 marks. Okay, so and time duration is 1 hour. So 100 questions, so 1 hour time. Total 200 marks. When it comes to this Tier 2 examination, which consists 2 papers, that is quantitative ability, and paper 2 is English language and comprehensions. So paper 1 consists 100 questions and 200 marks. Each question carries 2 marks. And in Tier 2, paper 2 having English language and comprehension. But in this paper we have 200 questions and 200 marks. Each question carries 1 mark. So for these two tier 1 and tier 2 exams having negative marks also, 1/4 negative marks is allocated for tier 1 as well as tier 2 examination. And here paper 3, paper 4, these two things are mentioned here. So paper 3 is statistics and paper 4 is general studies, and which is related to finance and economics. Okay, so this is applicable for only the specified vacancies. Those are junior statistical officer. Those people are required to attempt this paper 3, that is statistics, and accounts audit officer and account section officer. Those two vacancies are having this paper 4. So those details are clearly mentioned here. In tier 2, paper 1, paper 2 are compulsory for all the posts. Okay, this is very very important. So this paper 3 is applicable for only junior statistical officer vacancies. Paper 4 is applicable for assistant audit officer, assistant account officer. Only the two vacancies are required this paper 4 in tier 2. Okay, so remaining vacancies all are required only paper 1, paper 2, that is enough. This is scheme of tier 3 examination. This is tier 3 pen and paper based exam, descriptive paper. We have essay writing and letter writing, precise writing. So maximum marks 100, duration is 1 hour. And tier 4 skill test, and skill test related details mentioned in this document. So please go through that. I won't explain how to conduct the skill test. Okay, so here the indicative syllabus tier 1 general intelligence and reasoning. Those topics are mentioned here. Please go through that. General awareness, quantitative aptitude and English comprehension. And indicative syllabus for tier 2, paper 1 quantitative abilities. So individual topics are mentioned here. Please go through that. Paper 2 English language and comprehension, and paper 3 statistics. This is only for junior statistical officer vacancies. And after that we have to move for paper 4, that is general studies, finance and economics. Okay, part A and part B. And part A finance and accounts, this is 80 marks. Okay, and those related finance and accounts related subjects are mentioned here. And part B economics and governance related subjects are mentioned here. For this we have 120 marks. Okay, so, and this syllabus is applicable, that means this paper is applicable for only assistant audit officer and assistant accounts officer. Those two vacancy types only having paper 4 in tier 2. Okay, and remaining vacancies are only paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, and this is the skill test related information are mentioned here. Data entry speed test. Okay, so per hour you need to enter 8,000 key depressions, so within the time limit. Okay, so I think those details are clearly provided here, so please go through that. And here computer proficiency test also, this is also skill test, so please go through that. This is mode of selection. So minimum qualifying marks are provided here. Minimum qualifying marks, otherwise minimum cutoff marks, not guaranteed to the merit selection. And next, this is procedure for filling online application. So the complete details are provided here. So part 1, one-time registration, how to create one-time registration. These are the steps mentioned in a clear way, so please go through that. They are provided screenshots of one-time registration form and online application form filling. So just you can go through this application procedure. This is regarding combined graduate level exam 2020 notification. So, and one more important thing, just here I am explaining only important aspects, so I am not explaining complete notification. So if you want more details, please go through complete notification. Okay, so this is regarding CGL exam. And for more updates, please subscribe my channel and share this information with your friends. And please like the video. If you have any doubts regarding this particular recruitment, comment on comment section. Thank you.